Hello, everyone. This is the most magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm back at it with another character review. And this character review is going to be on Gold Mythic Steve. And before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. I'm doing alright, and I'm staying safe for the most part. And I'm feeling a little bit better than I was yesterday. So, that's good progress. And, you know, tonight, I saw this little movie. I've talked about it on the channel like once or twice before. And I'll talk more about it when we get done with the character review. It's a movie that came out this year, and it came out about a month before Scream 6. But I'll definitely tell you guys what that movie was, and I'll talk about it a little bit without giving away specifics. So yeah, enough of me just babbling on and on. I think we should go ahead and jump into this character review, shall we? Steve Saviors. His trait is strong. His role is a medic. And his allegiance is a member of the Saviors. Now let's take a look at his stats. His attack stat is 23,093. His defense is 17,319. And his HP is also 17,319. Which is kind of odd because him being a medic, I would think his HP would be up a little bit more. But we'll see what he has to offer. Now, this is his Adrenaline Rush Revival Tour. Revive one Savior's Allegiance teammate with 100% of their max HP. Revive one teammate with 50% of their max HP. Make 2 attacks of 250% damage up to 2 enemies, plus 1 attack for each survivor's allegiance teammate. Okay, I mean, this Adrenaline Rush actually isn't too bad. It's definitely both good and bad. And obviously the bad part would be if you're facing a team that has a decap tune and they decap several characters before you're able to get his Adrenaline Rush off, the revives are going to be pretty much useless. That would be the bad part. But it seems like the way he's set up, they want you to build a Savior's team around him to get the most out of him. And even if you don't, you can still revive a teammate with half of their max HP, which, I mean, could be both good or bad. And then he's making 2 attacks of 250% damage up to 2 enemies. I mean, 500, that's not a whole lot of damage. But Steve potentially has more going on with him that could make him pretty good. So, you know, and plus he will do 1 attack for each survivor, he will do 1 attack for each Savior Allegiance teammate. So it sounds like you will want to build a Savior's team around him to get the best out of him, for sure. I mean, it's a okay Adrenaline Rush. It's not terrible, but it's not the best either. I think it's pretty decent at best. Now, let's take a look at his signature move, there we go. Cooperative Bonus. The initial cooldown is turn 1. Number of cooldowns 2 turns. Number of uses unlimited. Make a critical attack against an enemy for 200% damage. All Savior's Allegiance teammates get 30% counter damage reduction for each Savior's Allegiance teammate for 1 turn. Okay, I mean, the 30% counter damage reduction for each Savior's Allegiance for... that can be pretty good, but the only thing that I don't like about that, it only lasts for the 1 turn. I think it would be better, honestly, if they would have made that counter damage reduction last for at least 2 or 3 turns. Then I think it would actually be pretty decent, but I'm on the verge of it being meh to not so good, because it only lasts for 1 turn. So far, I think Steve is an okay to decent toon. He isn't really knocking it out of the park for me like Princess was, honestly. So, it's an okay signature move. It's a decent signature move. It's okay. I do like the Adrenaline Rush better. Now, let's take a look at his mythic abilities. Spirit. 20% of all healing performed by this fighter, also granted as bonus HP. Now, I would say this is actually a waste on this character, but he does have a specialist skill that this could actually work pretty well with, so I would level this up for sure. Shields up. At the start of each wave, 100% chance all teammates get a Guardian Shield. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting. I like that. I would definitely level that up because it's essentially given Steve 2 specialist skills within 1 toon without him technically having a second specialist skill. So I think that's quite nice. So I do like that one a lot. Kneecapped. When performing this fighter's specialist skill, 60% chance a random enemy gets minus 50% defense for 2 turns. Okay, this one could be pretty good depending on who that minus 50% defense goes on. It all depends on who that goes on, so that one I would definitely think about leveling up. I don't think that's a number 1 priority to level up right away, but maybe down the road it might be worth it. Future Proof. When attacking an enemy with a negative status effect, a random teammate gets 100% Halo for 2 turns. Ooh, you want to talk about annoying? That would be kind of annoying to deal with, pretty much. It all depends on the situation that you face in raids or war or whatever. Yeah, I would definitely think about leveling that one up because it depends on who gets that 100% Halo. That could be pretty insane. So I think the three the 3 mythic abilities that are going to be the best out of, Steve, Spirit, Shields Up, and Future Proof. Honestly, Kneecapped I think is pretty good, but I don't think it's like number 1 important to level up to level up as soon as you get him. So let's take a look at his specialist skill, Combat Medic. When this fighter performs a critical attack, all teammates get 25% 25% of this character's attack as bonus HP. Bonus HP is applied before reflect damage. I actually really like the combat medic. It works well with his kit. And, you know, it gives all of those teammates that extra layer of protection. You know, of course, you have to look out for things like bleed, burn, infection, crap like that. That's going to bypass the bonus HP, but I mean, like, regular hard-hitting tunes, you know, they're going to have to go through that bonus HP, and that's going to be really nice, honestly. And that can help you depending on whatever situation you're facing. Now, let's take a look at his weapon. Steve's Coraline Dispenser Flail. It has 40% attack, 40% HP, infect on hit. When attacking, 60% chance to apply 50% infection to the enemy for 2 turns. Ransack. Attacks steal 2 positive effects from the enemy you hit. Okay, this is a pretty interesting weapon. It has the 40% attack. I like that. For this character, it has 40% HP. That's actually pretty good. Now, infect on hit. He has a 60% chance to apply 50% infection to the attacker that you hit for 2 turns. Okay, that's actually going to be really annoying to deal with. And then you also have Ransack, which Ransack is really good too. So potentially, you know, Steve could be dishing out infection to tunes while taking elusive. Or, let's see, let me think of what another one would be. Elusive, maybe healing. If an enemy has some sort of healing weapon, I think that would work too. So, yeah, I would say how you would want to level this up. Maybe go in on the attack a little more than the HP, or if you want to do it backwards, you could go for more HP than attack, but based off the specialist skill, you know, all the teammates are going to get 25% bonus HP from this character's attack stat, so going up, you know, building up on his attack might be the way to go. And then, like, on mods, maybe give him a little bit of defense just to keep him alive. But yeah, I don't think he has a bad weapon at all. I think Steve overall, I think he's a middle of the road character who has promise, but they honestly could have made him a lot better, I feel like. But he's not horrible. He's not horrible garbage, but they definitely, I feel like they could have made him better. And some people I could see people pulling for him, but maybe not many, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So, yeah, that's all I got as far as the character review goes. I like his simple look. Obviously, I think Princess is probably 100% better than Steve, just because she's a vengeance tune, and she's got a lot more going on that actually makes her better long term, I feel like, unfortunately, but those are the facts. And yeah, so that's all I got for the character review. What are your thoughts on Gold Mythic Steve? Do you think he's a decent character? Or do you think he's a bad character? Or do you think he could have the potential to become really great later on? Whatever your thoughts are on him, let me know down in the comments. Now, quickly, I want to talk about this little movie I saw tonight. This little movie I've talked about once at least is called Cocaine Bear. I did finally get to see that movie tonight, And I gotta say real quick, it's really dumb, fun, and it's really funny, and it's really gruesome too. And I'm glad they didn't hold back on the gore. Oh man. And honestly, it was a really great time, to be honest. And I'm glad I was able to check it out when I did. And honestly, it was better than I thought it was going to be. Honestly, I really loved it. Oh man. There's this one scene, it's in the trailer, so, you know, it's not a spoiler. I'm not really going to go into exactly what happens, but when the paramedics arrive to the park, oh boy, one of the best scenes of the movie. Oh man, oh my gosh. One of the best scenes, and then there's another scene later on involving another character that I won't really go into details as to what happens. That scene is just like, ooh, like, oh, ooh, okay, like, damn, alright. And then there's like one part that I wouldn't say I was completely sad, but I was like, there's a certain character in the movie that I kind of was, I kind of liked, and there's a certain something that happens to this character, and I'm like, ah, damn, did you have to do that? But other than that, I mean, I really enjoyed myself, and if you're looking for a dumb, fun, funny movie just to turn your brain off for about an hour and 30 minutes, this movie, I would definitely recommend it for sure. Like I said, it was honestly better than I thought it was going to be, and would I watch it again? Oh, hell yeah. I would definitely watch it again for sure in the future. Oh, man. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that movie. It's not that long, and it's a pretty simple premise. If you've seen the trailer, you kind of know what you're in for. But there's, I would say, one or two surprises that I'm not really gonna go into. So yeah, that's all I got for this video today. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and for your continued support. Or if you're new, welcome in for the first time. All of you are very awesome, and I thank you again. And don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I am Beak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.